from beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins...
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm. And he comes off a tough opening matchup, threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season, so he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They're looking deep here for Flowers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't get the football away like he did last week.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st down, back to Achane. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 14 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and this one will be brought back to the 22. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
And a short gain here, down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. In motion left goes a tight end. Jackson now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
4-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Dolphins nothing.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Gain of 4 yards. Go ahead. The Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. The Dolphins had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Tua going to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens 24-yard line.
Tua going to give this to Wright. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And that one too wide and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. Now Tua. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. And he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. A run straight ahead with Achane. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Throw caught by Achane. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Achane gets it from the gun. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
A give, running right, Achane. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. Now Jackson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Here's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing right, and that's complete. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we've reached halftime here. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
He's going to rifle one deep left side, and it's knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Now a give right side. Rudd and tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Rudd, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now it's Jackson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
All right, come on.
Looking to pass. Tua. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Defense.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you got to call that both ways.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the gun, it's Tua. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
And they'll give this to Achane. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Now run by Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. De'Von Achane. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was De'Von Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Jackson now. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense and running back De'Von Achane making their way back out. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here. Tua going to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
44.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. This is Achane. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running right, here's Achane. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Now Tua. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rudd, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. Rudd. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now it's Jackson. Pass out left finds Johnston. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Now 2nd down and a few inches. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Throwing, Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken a fourth quarter lead. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss. It
definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Tua. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. And that'll be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Throwing Tua. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. One final try for Tagovailoa. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
I see real process, see nothing.